I really do love that build up. Bum 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 bum. Hi
Yeah.
everybody. Hey, hey, happy
What's
Tuesday to
up?
all.
Hey, happy A.M.O.K.
Hey,
Happy A.M.O.K.
It's all the build up, and then we're just like,
hey,
Okay, whatever.
hi. Well, I don't know about you guys, but I woke up from a nap. So
I
I,
need a nap.
I guess. What? You need a nap?
I need a nap bad.
Wait
I've been
about an hour.
hurting the last couple of days.
Yeah, I'll try to wait.
Okay. Yeah, because that'd be great. Somebody tuning in. We're all like,
59 more minutes.
Sorry,
Yeah.
it's nap time.
that time. No, we had, yeah, I don't know about you guys. I don't know what you did this weekend, but I had a road trip, and Tina's always up for a road trip. Nothing paranormal. We just went out, saw some family, and that was good. Ate some good food, and met Fast and Furious back home, and then back to just normal grind. I was like, great. It's like, oh well, good times. Uh, you know, before we get into this thing, today? 'Cause we have wonderful guests, a group of them.
We
Yeah,
do. We do.
fantastic group
Four
of people today.
fantabulous people.
First time on the show
Yeah, yeah.
as a guest.
Sometimes
First time
it
calling
feels that way.
ourselves.
Before we get in the show, we got how many days? We've only got a couple more weeks for Border Town, right? It's
Yes.
only just
Close. August 8th.
so August 8th.
Getting real
I mean,
close.
that's not even a month.
No.
No, it's not. It's coming up fast.
Yeah.
We're in
And
full-blown
it-
panic mode over here, trying to get everything done.
Panic? No panic.
No panic.
Easy.
Actually, we have a phenomenal board. So
Yeah.
this is the first year that we decided to see if we could pull a board together. Best decision ever. They are the greatest group of people, and they are killing it. So
Oh, right on.
Yeah.
It's gonna be great. We always look forward to it. It's fun. I like to come out and hang out with you guys, and it was really great. It's so awesome for the people that they come out and get to meet us. Oh,
Yes.
that's true.
look, I have a
What's up,
caller.
Grumpy?
Oh,
Enzo?
we'll let them meet other people too, but they get to meet us.
They get to meet. Well, yeah, there will be other people there as well. But I mean,
Yes.
Oh, you said they get to
pretty-
meet us.
we're pretty
So
darn-
I thought you said they get the BS.
beat.
Oh, no, meet
No.
beat us.
No.
Meet.
I
Meet.
thought
Oh.
You know,
with the M.
like
With the-
word-
What's
word
the
steak.
Oh, go Sinners.
Don't beat me. I cry. I will cry in
Hospital.
public.
I mean, you saw
I'm
my
sen-
picture.
I'm sensitive.
yes.
Well, that's August 8th. If you guys don't know, it's at the Caney Rec Center in Caney. It is a free event,
Mhm.
so you got
Yes.
no excuse. You need to come to it. And
Yes.
it might have been one of those
definitely.
things that you might have been. Yeah, I'm thinking about it. Yeah,
Mm,
don't think
Okay,
about it. Come to
go.
it. You'll just go. I
Come.
mean, really.
Fun.
Just come hang out
It's
with us.
indoors. It's indoors, so and
Mhm.
air conditioned, so that's cool. Nothing else you want to do, yeah, outside. So
We
no,
have a dowsing workshop. this
except for
year,
you go
too.
outside. You go outside because there will be a food truck there. So
Yes.
Yes.
Yes, there is a food truck. And we do have a dowsing workshop this year. It's a lot of fun. And if you're interested in learning how to douse, and you can douse for anything, you can douse for water, you can douse for gas lines. The gas company has a dowser on their payroll.
oh my finger, you got it.
You can douse for dead people.
We're gonna douse
You
for
can. You
gas
can douse
line,
for
guys.
graves. You can douse for all kinds of stuff.
Gas lines. Yep. Money. You can
Yeah.
douse
I'm too
for money.
shaky.
Who's shaky?
Too shaky. I got the.
Well,
I got the.
I mean,
You're
Yeah.
shaky. Oh, I
no, no, no.
can tell.
It's fun though. It's
Yeah.
a good time.
But workshops are cool because if you ever wondered how to do things, that's great.
Mhm.
So Tina might be.
Oh, Enzo put
Happy
the link to our website, bordertownparanormal.com. He put it in the chat.
Yeah,
Thank you,
right
Enzo.
on. Good. Thank you,
And Tony's
Enzo.
in the chat. She's on our board. Yes, it's all coming together.
Oh,
I tell you,
Yeah.
your
Grumpy.
board has been amazing, and they are right on questions. and I had sent them a lot, so I'm preparing them for the onslaught.
The board. Wait, what?
What?
I was distracted. What?
Questions?
I said I've been sending them all sorts of questions and preparing them for the onslaught.
Oh, good deal.
No.
Good deal.
They have been really responsive, and they've been answering them within hours. I'm like,
That's
this
terrific.
is awesome. Yeah.
Yeah.
So I don't know. I don't think they ever get any sleep.
No.
If you miss us in Caney, you can all catch us, all of us. We're going to be in the Central Kansas Paracon. That's in Hutchinson, Kansas, at the Hilton Garden Inn. That one does cost me $40 a day, $120 all weekend. They do have a VIP, and there are also investigations. And I don't know if there's still have spots in there or not. I don't know if they're sold out or not. I haven't checked.
Not sure.
But that sounds like it's going to be a really good one too. There in Central Kansas, and then of course that's September 25th through 27th, and of course next time and to see us all is at the Arkansas Paranormal Expo, October 24th and 25th. That's a good one too, and it's only $10 at the door. And that's speakers all day long and vendors galore. So, yeah, you have three wonderful opportunities to see us, and it was
All of us together.
Yeah.
all of us together. And there are other little things here and there might not be little, but we're not all together. So,
No.
because you got what? You got the other one down
We
south.
got the New Orleans Paracon coming up on the weekend of the 31st to the 2nd. And that's only in a couple of weeks.
I know. I'm starting to panic.
I am too, because I'm like, oh
Of
god.
this month.
And Shauna, I have
of
not told
this
you
month,
this. Do you want to hear something fun?
I do.
I took the Jeep in to have it gone over because it's kind of vibrating a little bit when I put it in reverse. It has a busted rear motor mount. So yeah.
What? What did you do? No, I'm just kidding.
I have no idea.
What happened?
So it's getting repaired tomorrow.
Yay.
Mm.
That'll be cheap.
Well, we always have the
no, it was not
if we
cheap.
No,
can't-
no, it's not.
No,
No.
I hate that.
not cheap.
Oh my god.
I hate that.
Wow.
I hate it too.
I do too.
But
oh
we'll
my
be up and
god. Right
running,
before.
so. I know. Well, at least it did it now and not while we were in New Orleans.
Right? Oh my
Yeah.
god. That would have sucked so much.
Yeah.
It really sucks.
Road trip. Ruined.
10 hours away, be like, guys,
Yeah.
can y'all come save us?
I have AAA.
Oh my god.
I have AAA. Yeah.
I have USA.
Well, yeah. I mean, how much would an Uber be to New Orleans and back? I mean,
Probably
Oh
pretty expensive.
Jesus. No,
probably
thank
more
you.
than your.
I would rather take a plane ticket.
Yeah.
Ew.
Well, there is
Not
a
me
train.
because I want to get there. I'm not
Oh,
not happy with flying. If you guys,
You got me
Unfortunately,
worried
having
about
busted rear does not sound
September
cheap. It does not.
because I'm going to Vegas in September, and I'm sitting there going, "Oh my god! If he had this much bad luck just going overseas, is this going to be like that in the States?"
you know what's so funny is we weren't the only one having that problem. Of course, everybody on our flight, but there are other flights that were having issues and stuff. So I think it was just a bad weekend for people.
My goodness!
Anyhow,
Wow.
that's nothing else. That's enough, right?
Oh, well, no. We also got the weekend of the 22nd of August, and we're going to be in Hopkinsville. 3 of us are.
Yeah.
And that's going to be Ken, myself, and Pam. We're going to be at the Goblin Con event.
That'll be fun.
Gobble, gobble.
And then
Turkey
Gobble
season.
Gobble.
Double and
Yeah.
Where's
And
that
then
at?
in October, that's in Hopkinsville, Kentucky.
Kentucky. That's a
Kentucky.
long. That's a
Oh
long
God,
way
we gotta
away.
go over those bridges. Ugh. I hate those bridges.
Just close your eyes.
Then you're driving.
I'll drive.
So I can close my eyes.
Yep. No, please don't close your eyes while driving.
No,
And then
too far away.
we're going to be at the Oz Fair.
We're going to be at
in
the Oz Fair
October,
in October. Yep,
right before we go to Arkansas Paranormal Expo.
that's right.
It's a busy season.
And
Yes,
I'll
yes,
be
seven and
at
a half hours
Missouri,
away.
and I'll be at the Missouri Botanical Gardens for their event, Spirits in the Garden, on the night before then. So was that October 23rd?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, so they're doing
Or 24.
they're doing it still the same weekend as the expo, huh?
Yeah.
Boo.
Every
Boo. I was
year.
hoping maybe.
Every
I was
year.
hoping maybe they're gonna do it
Uh,
on
I'd
Halloween or something.
I'd get there earlier. Yeah. Nope, we'll get there. I'll be there by noon on Saturday.
Yay.
All right, let's get our guests in here. Let's bring them in. Who does anybody want to introduce them or anything like that? No, we'll introduce.
I'll let
them.
Pam do
Let me
it.
introduce.
We had go ahead.
And so we have group coming in tonight. And-
brown bag group.
Let's see, their
The blue bag.
initials. Their initials are A, M, O, and K. So I'm the
Hey,
M.
that's interesting.
I'm the M. It's the same name as us.
That sounds so like. Oh my
Yeah, I got a
God.
haircut.
We're
Fuller
twinsies.
Nights. I got a haircut last week, so yeah. It takes
Yeah,
about a
somebody-
week before it
somebody
really
Not
stole-
just
gets
the
good.
brown bag. We do have questions from.
We do have
Yes.
questions.
You do. Yep.
You know,
We are the guests
First off,
of
the-
you.
yeah. The first question we're gonna approach is, when is the show?
Oh.
Now it's 7:00 on Tuesdays. All Tuesdays, every Tuesday.
That was the first question. Yeah.
Enzo just
a
put something in chat too. So Jess and Enzo and Jess will be at Phenomicon September 9th through 12th in Vernal, Utah. So
Where at?
Vernal, Utah.
Vernal, Utah.
Yeah.
Wow.
Chris Bartel.
No, what's the name of the
Walker
place?
Ranch.
What's the name of it?
Phenomicon.
Phenomicon?
Do 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 do. I'm sorry, I had to.
Oh. It's like, what?
Do, do, do.
Wow. Banana.
They can go out there
I know it's phenomenal. But
No, it's phenomena.
yeah, it works. It works.
It doesn't matter.
Wah, wah. And yeah,
There's going to be a lot of interesting guests at that one, and tell them to try to find April Slaughter. I think she's going to
Yeah.
be there as well.
Is she going to be there? Cool.
We're gonna have some amazing guests at New Orleans too. I mean,
We
we're
are.
gonna
We
have
are
some
going to have
phenomenal guests.
amazing guests everywhere we go.
Yes, we are.
Yes,
Suck
we
up.
are.
But
I'm excited to try out the new equipment that we've got too. So that'll be fun.
right, me too.
Yes.
It's gonna be a great. Pam's got some new stuff, some new
I got
toys.
some new
we're gonna
stuff.
Try
toys.
New
It's always
toys.
fun to get new toys.
some new techie toys. Yes, especially when you're techie like we are.
What's the other super important
I'm pseudo-techie.
question we had? Jason Mansfield says boxers or briefs.
Yes.
And
Yes.
Yes.
you know, we had a discussion and
Right.
it's yes.
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 Please. And,
Yes. Make sure you do, because you have to have something to fill the scared stuff out.
Yes.
no. See,
That's not right. That's not right.
you listen to your mama, and your mama always says wear clean shorts. So always listen to your mama.
That's true.
So-
That's okay. Fine. Wear pajamas if you have to.
Yes.
All right.
Go
On
comfy.
with the
But
real
always make
stuff.
sure you wear tennis shoes, closed-toed shoes.
That's right. No hard-soled shoes, because they make
Oh, yeah.
noise.
Cause
They
it clopping
make noise.
down
Clop,
the
clop,
hall.
clop.
And
Mhm.
don't
Yeah.
wear old ones, because they squeak, 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 squeak.
Mm.
Yeah,
That's
it
funny.
You gotta
happens.
get a neutral medium.
That's right. And they got to be brown.
What was the next?
No. Yeah, no. I'm just making up stuff now. I don't know. I could have said blue, but brown came out. I don't know.
No.
I'll just wear my Chucks.
Okay.
Chucks are good.
Is it?
Have we
It's not
started the show
Crocs.
yet?
Yes. Yeah.
Take 7.
About 16 minutes ago. We no. Honestly, what's so funny about it is I knew that this was going to be a question show, and yesterday, I mean, we forgot to put out the little thing saying, "Hey, ask us questions," but yesterday I get a. That's all right. We get a.
It was me.
I got a question from another investigator, and I've known him for some time. And he, he'll bounce off a question every now and then, but he sent me one yesterday, which I thought was really kind of an interesting one. I wanted to get your take on it. And he asked me, can animals have doppelgangers?
Ooh.
And yeah, I I had to say yes because I'll tell you an interesting story, and it happened here in this house. It, of course, you don't know where I live, but I live in a split level home, 2 story on one side, single story on the other. So I was coming down from my bedroom, going to the stairs, and to my right is our main bathroom, and I saw our cat. In the bathroom. So I looked over and the cat would jumped off the sink, not supposed to be there, jumped off the sink onto the ground, made the thud, made everything. But I was continued on downstairs, went on down to the den, basically where we live, and our cat Kiki was asleep on the middle of the floor. So
Mm.
the
Interesting.
the question though, to follow up is that, as with all doppelgangers, why? And specifically, why would an animal why would a why would they
Well,
do that?
couldn't it have been a mimic?
What's the difference?
Spelling.
That was quick.
Mimic's easier to say.
That was really good.
Ken is on it.
I'm paying attention for a change.
What was in
No,
that
no.
cereal tonight?
I mean,
No, I would say yeah, because what's something that people really love? They love their animals. I mean, they love their pets, so it's very
Yeah.
close to them. So I can see where
yeah.
if it was a doppelganger, let's say, and it wasn't, if it was malicious or whatever, that they'd want to get something that's close to you, that they could get closer to you because of that.
To observe you?
Well, or whatever. Yeah, feed you cereal, like Pam said a minute ago, or just they just. I can see where it could happen. Yeah,
It was weird, and it only happened
that's a
once.
good question, though.
I think Tina
Yeah.
saw it, cat too, but I don't know if it specifically looked like Kiki. But this one did. And speaking of Tina, she has a question here. She said a question. Very serious. Yeah, a question. Your favorite question to ask while on investigations?
Is what?
Yeah. What?
The
Oh,
date
she's
and time for
asking
me.
us. Oh, okay.
What? Yeah. What is your
Oh.
favorite question?
Mine is usually date and time. I want to know if they tell us their date and time or if they're aware of our time. If that makes
I
any
ask that
sense.
question. I ask that question all the time on investigations. Have you
You
ever
ever
got an answer? Sorry.
No.
I have a couple times. Yeah,
Have you
And-
really?
I really have. Yeah.
Oh, no, we did. We got one actually recently when we were at the OSCON.
Yep.
Ken,
Cool.
we did.
Yeah, we did. Yeah.
Oh,
So that's one. I've had several now.
yeah.
I had somebody tell me. I think I told the story a couple weeks ago where I was at a place here up in Alton area, and we tapped into a party that was going on through the Spirit Box, and they told us the date. I'm just going to make up a date here. May 20th. It was a Tuesday, and they even told us the year. So somebody went upstairs at the break and looked up the calendar, and it was a Tuesday. That was the date of a Tuesday. Whatever. That was the correct date. And it's like, oh my God! But the weirder thing is that we found out that, let's say it was the year 1986. Well, the place wasn't even there in 86. It didn't get built until 90 something. There was basically nothing there. So maybe they had a party in a garden or something. Who knows? But that was I've had I've had them say years. Remember, shot same weekend. They were saying something about what was it? Something about when we're doing the investigation. They said something about what I forget,
Oh.
but the year was 1961. Oh, the Cold
Yeah.
War. Cold War.
The Cold War.
Something about the Cold War, and
Oh,
they didn't say it once. They said it twice. 1961.
Yep.
huh.
So,
That was kind of interesting.
which is always what I would think, that they are really unaware of time. That's what I
no.
always think.
They can tell time. They can give time. I absolutely.
Yeah, but I
get
don't.
it.
I think they give us their time, but not
Yeah,
our time.
yeah. I
I
don't
think it's hard to really
makes
speak
any
in, absolutes when it comes to them, because we don't know where they are or what they're doing. So
True.
it's hard to tell.
Which is kind of interesting because Polar Nights has this question, long one. I don't know if you guys read it in chat.
Well, I was going to
But,
say what I also ask is who's the president, so I can get a reference.
Yeah, we've done that.
Yeah.
Never got an answer to that. But Polar Nights was watching a show on YouTube. Hey, we're kind of on YouTube. We're watching a show on YouTube now.
Oh, he's watching us.
Where a man tried to explain ghosts, where he suggested quantum entanglement and the existence of multiverse that we can get a glimpse of and hear.
Oh.
You know what I do? I kind of have to say no. Yeah, but there's a lot of people disagreeing with me, and that's what's
I
so great
disagree
about
with
the
that.
paranormal. Well, because they wanted, and I hear a lot of people talk stuff, and I listen to what they're saying, and I'm like, okay, that sounds interesting and all, but it sounds like a lot of big words, and they
Yeah.
use big words to make them sound good, and it sounds good. I do believe in dimensions, and I guess you could explain that with quantum entanglement and all that stuff, but yeah, I don't know. A lot of that stuff that they say, it just sounds like just lots of words.
Just lots of words. I
Just
like
lots
that.
of words. Yeah. But you come across people like to use big words and make them sound smarter than they are. And so I don't know. I really I'm kind of lost with that stuff myself. So
Well, if
Well,
you think
I mean,
about the veil and everything, you've got to kind of put that in perspective whenever you're thinking about spirits.
yeah.
And if you
Because-
look at like modern physics,
Uh-huh.
multiple dimensions, they aren't fringe, they're mathematically supported. So,
Mhm.
if you consider that, and you something that we actually had this conversation not too long ago on Bordertown Strange. It might have been when we were doing Mall World. Enzo, you'll have to remind me of when it was for sure.
You
But,
have to remember, Enzo.
Yeah, he will. He will. I have full faith in him that he will. One of the things that we were talking about is what is the entire phenomenon, and I'm talking ghosts, UFOs, everything. What is it? Is it all related? Could it be? Yeah, it could be, because if you consider the fact that we are three-dimensional beings, right? So we know through physics that there is definitely more than three dimensions, right? So basically, if you consider that, we're looking like through a keyhole at the universe. So we're only seeing this very small portion of what could be massive. And so if there's things that are passing through our reality as we can see it in the ability that we have to perceive these things, it could be the same thing. We're just catching different aspects of it. It could be, if we see, and it would make sense too, because like if you have a ghost that comes through a room, goes through a wall, but you've also got UFOs that come down and they zip off or whatever. It's all these different things that can happen like that. But what if we're just seeing these things are like intersecting through our reality, and that tiny cross section might look to us like a ghost or a cryptid, or, just like a moment of synchronicity, anything like that. But it doesn't mean that's what it is. It's just what we're capable of perceiving. So I've kind of, been doing this a long time, kind of going down that rabbit hole a little bit right now. Do I think that's the end all of everything? No, I don't. I think, my opinions are constantly evolving. I know everybody else's are too, pretty much. But that's kind of where I'm at right now, is are these different phenomena, are they actually connected? Are they like expressions of just this one larger multi-dimensional system that we're only glimpsing these little fragments of?
You said it's all
Exactly.
connected.
Yes. Yeah, and that's always been, he's right. Yeah, that's always been our big thing, is it's all connected. So
That's all
yeah.
connected. Yeah,
Yeah.
I agree.
Here's a good question from the chat. Pam can answer this one. It says, anyone had missing time?
I have.
Two
Yeah.
people can.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Go for it, Ken.
I've-
Tell your story.
Actually, I
I've
guess
never had
three of us
missing-
if we
I've
want
ne-
to count Iola.
I've never had
Well-
missing time, but I've had time fly by. And I'm like, wow, but not like you got. Go ahead.
Oh yeah, mine
Oh,
was
yeah.
when we went to Iola. I had an hour trip, and I stopped from Nevada to Iola, something like that, a little over an hour. And by my watch, it took me 3 hours, over 3 hours to get there. When I got there, only an hour and a half had gone by. I'm like, what the hell? Because I stopped 3 times, and I was at each place at least 20 minutes, walking out of my car, walking around, and yeah. So that was one. Another time I was going to a meeting my son somewhere, and I was running late. I'm like, oh, give me 15 minutes. And up ahead, I must have been focusing pretty hard on that. Up ahead, I see a giant clock in front of me, and I watched the hand move back 15 minutes. And I got there 5 minutes before. When I looked at my car clock, it had gone back 15 minutes as well. So that was, yeah, I've had a couple of them.
That's crazy.
And I know, Pam, I know you did.
Yeah, we did. And, something that we do as a team, just started this on our team, was to take just a notepad and a pen, right? And everything we do on an investigation, she timestamps everything. And I mean, like, 9:02 a.m., we leave Pam's house, 9:06 a.m., we pass the, this guy that's jogging on the side of the road kind of thing. She'll write all of that down. And because she does that, there's been a couple of times that we've caught some discrepancies in time. One was just right outside of town where we had gone out. We were actually mapping ley lines, and it was just she and I, and she was writing everything down. And we did happen to pass this guy. He was jogging, headed towards town. And we were like, so sorry, because we're turning up onto the pavement when we sign. So we go out to this favorite place of ours, and we, do a couple of rod sessions and things and take some information down. And then we go out by the river where there's a big turnaround. So we set out there. But when we are on our way out there, we pass over this little bridge that is locally known as Monster Bridge, right? And it goes up onto the old highway. Yeah. And back to the river. And we see this little bitty truck, and there's a gentleman sitting, and he's got his binoculars up, and he's staring off to the north. Well, we're passing just south, past him, running east and west. And so we're like, oh, he didn't move. He didn't look at us, acknowledge us. And we're like, oh, so sorry, dude. We're probably messing up your hunting, So we got there, we sat for a little bit, and we decide, we're hungry. We're just going to head into town. So we do, and we drive back. That gentleman's still sitting there, still looking, same direction, not moving. And, we're like, oh, that's kind of weird, So we come back around, we get on the main road, and we pass the jogger again. And he's not turned around coming back the opposite way. He's still jogging the same direction. And he's very close to where he was when we went out there to begin with. And we're just like, that's weird, So she noted it and everything. And we go to this little place in town to eat lunch. And when we got there, they kind of looked at us strange, and it was empty. We were the only ones in there. And we were like, that's weird for it being noon, So we sat down and we start going through our notes while we're waiting on our food, and realized that it was 11 o'clock. It wasn't 12. And we're like, okay, what's happening here? So she pulled out her notebook, and we start going over the time, and we realize that there's a discrepancy of close to 45 minutes in difference in the time. It was extremely weird. We haven't figured out what happened or why it happened, but if she had not been documenting everything like she was, we wouldn't have caught it. We would have figured out, we would have known, obviously that we were missing
was
close to an
gone.
hour,
Yeah.
because that's why they were looking at us weird. It wasn't noon when we got there. It was 11 in the morning. It was a whole hour really kind of before they were getting ready to open. But yeah, the whole thing was strange. We've never figured it out. We've had a couple of other odd occurrences out there. Yeah, very strange. I don't know what it means. No clue.
that's weird.
Yeah,
But
it's one
usually,
of those ongoing things.
usually missing time is you're supposed to be there at noon, but you got there.
No,
at
we
2.
gained. Yeah, this really wasn't missing time. It was more of a gaining of time. Yeah,
That
yeah,
was the same with mine. Yeah.
yeah, which is really
That's
weird.
weird. Yeah,
Pretty
it's
weird.
like a pretty big time deja vu kind of experience. So how weird! It was a glitch in the matrix. Talk about
It was something. For
Pretty
sure.
much.
There you go.
talking about your
much.
time things and it's all connected. What do we got here?
I got a
Wait,
question.
we need to answer the questions that were
go
sent
ahead.
to us before the show started too.
What's that?
Go ahead, Ken.
Oh, no. I was going to say, somebody actually asked me, you know how reincarnation, the topic of it, signifies that you basically you die, but you come back in the future as someone else or something else or whatever the case might be. But somebody asked me just recently, can you, with reincarnation, can you actually reincarnate back in time? Backwards in time?
I
And I'm
guess
like,
if it's
I'm like, you know what? I don't know.
anything could happen.
I hope not.
If time's not linear, why not?
Yeah, that's what I'm kind of thinking. But I mean, I think it could happen. But and
If I were to go back in time, knowing that there are bathrooms,
Take a turn.
and shit- oh stuff.
Oh yeah.
no, I agree with
be a
you. But
bummer.
but what if you're drawn? For example, I'm drawn to the 1800s Old West. Why? I don't know. I
I'm
think
drawn to the
I've
Victorian era,
okay,
but I would
and
die.
well, true, but then
I'm
you get a
drawn to the
chance to
here
move
and now.
forward. Then you get a chance to go forward again. But yeah, it was just a question. Do you think it's
Unless I go back to
possible?
caveman time.
Could you imagine if you went back in time
Because
from here? Would that mean these inventors are inventing things that seem to be so cutting edge because they have already lived a life where this was at?
Oh.
But
No.
if you
But I don't
do
believe in reincarnation,
well, I was gonna say,
so
if you believe in reincarnation, you don't typically remember your past to begin with.
Mhm.
yeah.
So in that case,
But-
this would be the opposite. You would remember the future, or possibly.
But
It's hard to say.
Doesn't it give you? Isn't it supposed to give you like inspirations and being a certain way because you've already lived a life?
Yeah, you get kind of glimpses of instances. I'll say.
Yeah.
I believe in it, and I think I've done past life regression analysis, and I think I've already come across at least a couple of dozen time frames that I existed in. It's kind of it's an interesting thing to think about, but it's kind of like and maybe if that is the case, that could be the reason for what people consider
Missing hours.
time travelers.
Mhm.
Oh.
They've had photos. Somebody finds a photo with somebody that's walking around with an iPhone.
Right, Eric?
And it's what 1700s, Poland or something. Whatever, wherever. And it's like, well, could that have happened? I don't know. Maybe he had it. in his
There's,
pocket
I
and
mean,
he
there's
died.
stories, where people have time traveled, like the guy that popped in the middle of a busy road and a bunch of people witnessed him just show up, immediately got hit by a car and killed. That would be me. That would be my luck.
That'd be
That would be
my
me.
luck.
Immediately was hit and killed. Yeah. But there was,
Wow, I'd be
there,
like,
was
what?
there were numerous witnesses that saw him
Darn
just,
it. God.
show up. He didn't like run into the road or anything.
I just hope he wasn't in a time loop at that point.
Well, it wasn't for long.
That would have
was
been
it?
bad.
Oh, I see what you mean.
Now,
Yeah, it's like
Just keep
Ground-
getting hit.
Groundhog Day. That kind.
Yeah.
there were
Not
questions
bad.
that
Oh, go ahead.
were
We had.
asked
Yes, we did.
Jason.
before. Jason Lee
Jay-
Montenegro asked like
He had about-
5 questions.
We had about 4 questions. Yep.
One of them is, who is the most influential investigator in your field that continues to inspire you?
I'm not influenced by anybody, personally. I'm influenced by my own quest for knowledge, not what somebody tells me.
My friends.
That sounds terrible.
Because I learn something new every time I meet somebody new, and I learn something new when I go with you guys. So
that's true.
My friends.
Yeah, because you do pick up things as you go along. But I just, I don't know.
I don't think we're really influencing each other. We're just getting ideas.
No, I think it's not so much. I don't want to use the word influence, because no, they really don't. But the things that researchers are doing, I think I find fascinating.
Yes.
Like I belong. I show up for the MUFON meetings monthly. Learn something new every time I go. It's just amazing. Cryptids. We've got a couple of friends who, give us a lot of good information that we can take, pieces that match what we're looking for, or support some of the ideas that we may have, or influence. Maybe, I guess it could be influence. Like, wait a minute, I need to think about this
inspired by. You're right.
Different way. So we've got like a friend of mine, Barnaby Jones. He was on the show. Rob Prevost was what, last week or 2 weeks ago?
A couple weeks ago, yeah.
Scotty.
Bigfoot, right?
Scotty Rodemaker.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Rodemaker, yes.
Yeah. Brian Terrell. They're all doing good
what
stuff.
What is that word?
Yeah, I mean, a lot of the people we've had on, they influence us to a degree.
Tilly Treadwell.
Treadwell. Yeah, exactly.
It's the innovation. You just build upon what,
Yeah.
You're learning something new, and you can take the pieces that fit within what you're currently thinking. Again, sometimes it makes you rethink what you think you know, and put you on a different path. So nobody's major influence, but there's always these little things. All the conferences we go to.
Yes.
Yeah. Right. No one specific person. That's
correct.
The community as a whole. We learn.
Now, if you want to talk about,
I will agree with that.
Inspired me to start. It was probably. Kelly was my friend, and she was the one that I had. But it was me watching everybody and saying, "Okay, maybe I'm not as crazy as I thought I was."
Oh, you're wrong.
I know.
Who I really like. I like what they're doing, and I like because what they're doing, they're like really actively, like almost reshaping the landscape portion, at least of what they're doing. It's the guys that are doing Hellier, and I don't know if anybody has seen that yet. That's on here. Watch it. It's free on YouTube. Season 3 is getting ready to come out. It takes quite a bit of time between seasons because they're actually actively investigating this phenomenon. But it's Greg and Dana Newkirk. They are not afraid to update their interpretations. They deep dive on the research, and they get really involved in stuff. And
it's okay to admit when you're wrong.
Yes, and they will. They will.
Oh, yeah. Be able to admit when you're wrong.
And that's huge.
What's the name of that show?
Hellier, Hellier.
Oh, okay.
What is the name of the dude that has the ghost box? Tony
Rathman.
Yes.
Tony Rathman,
yeah.
That's pretty awesome.
Yeah, he comes up in the third question though. But go ahead. No.
Okay.
I'm kidding. Well, let's just skip to that one right now. Let's skip to that one real quick.
No, we'll do this other one. It said, "What unanswered question about the paranormal keep you up at night?" I'll tell you what. Nothing keeps me up at night. I go to sleep, and I'm so happy to go to sleep. If it takes me a minute to go to sleep, it seems like forever. So no, nothing keeps me up at night. I'm pretty.
What keeps me up at night is all the video editing and audio editing and stuff that I have to do.
That's true.
That's what keeps me up at night because I am a one-woman group, guys.
That's very true.
Except for when I'm working with these three.
She just referred to herself as a group. So therefore, she just admitted multiple personalities.
I'm insane. I'm sorry.
Well, I would switch that around and actually say, what keeps me moving forward or going? And that would be my goal is to carry on as long a conversation I can with a spirit, and I want to learn firsthand what was going on in their world at that time.
That
So
time.
instead of relying upon.
I kind of, for what keeps me up at night, it's kind of what I talked about a little bit at the beginning, where, we're only seeing things through a 3-dimensional perspective. And if that's the case, then what's really around us? What is actually going on around us that we can't perceive? That keeps me up.
All the ghosts around in your bed watching you sleep.
Yeah. What about the shadow people? They're shadows that are dipping in and out. What if they're in 4D and we're just catching their shadows in 3D?
I think what would be pretty cool is that if
this is going to be another rabbit hole we're going to go down.
Okay, we'll come back.
Yeah,
that's we need to answer some of these questions, because we got some more questions in chats coming up.
What techniques or technologies are in the works for? What he said, that stuff.
Tony Rathman, Statacom 4.
That I will tell you, that's the only technology that I've seen right now that really just sparked an interest with me and Tina too, because Tina is like, she's ready to whip out the checkbook. She's like, right on, let's get one. And she don't want to. She don't want to buy a flashlight anymore. She said, we spent so much money on the paranormal. She's like, we got enough. We'll just deal with it. And we've been good with what we had. So, but that actually was pretty cool. And if you guys don't know what it is, look at our look them up. And the technology is pretty
Tony Rathman,
real-time EVPs.
Statacom 4. The other person too is Matthew Jackson. We had him on the show not long ago. He was with Prism.
Yeah,
where they're using light and color. Actually, Tony's actually using quantum physics. That's where he has jumped. He's jumped the gun, and he's now really, really getting close to coming up with some kind of an amazing piece of equipment that's probably going to cost $500 million by the time it gets ready. But it's really been fascinating watching him. But yeah, Matthew Jackson with his Prism application that he's been building, are working with. I don't think he's not building it, but he's the one that's doing a lot of the presentations with us. So that's been pretty.
It's so hard because there's so much equipment and stuff out there nowadays that they push that are really just don't work. And so I become way more skeptical of equipment than I am of the spirit world. So let's go to the next one. What aspect of the metaphysical, religious, scientific, or parapsychological field do you study and see as a possible convergence in explaining the unknown? I don't think we'll ever be able to explain it this side of life.
But we've already talked about that. It's all connected.
Yeah,
it's all connected. But I come at it from one perspective. If you guys don't know it, I'm a Jesus freak. I'm a Bible thumping believer, and I look at all the paranormal from that perspective. And I'm trying to understand that. That's the whole reason why I got into it. So, because if it wasn't for the religious stuff, I don't know. I don't even know where I'd be with any of this. So I wanted to answer some questions. I've not answered them yet. I don't think I will.
Yeah, they just lead to more questions. Is what?
More questions. Yeah.
I like this question. Todd used to be on our team back in the day, and he says, have you all thought of using meta glasses to see if they would capture more than standard cameras? And I don't know how. Now, do meta glasses don't digitize your vision? Do they? It's more like a heads up kind of.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, no, those are camera glasses. Meta glasses are the internet glasses, right?
Oh.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Well, they're.
What is
they're
it?
like virtual reality type glasses,
Yeah.
I guess, is what they are. And I mean, I can see maybe using that in a way to, like a video camera, like you're recording, and seeing if something will pop up on it. But that would be like a video camera. So, I mean, I don't think I would spend that much money on those just to test it out and see when I have my own video camera.
Yeah.
But would meta glasses actually be like, we're all wearing glasses, but
but like a GoPro.
But would it expand your vision into other spectrums, basically.
Like a
Because
Kind of like
prescription glasses.
dicyanine
Makes you
goggles.
wonder. I don't know. I really don't
that
know
would be
because
pretty
I've never.
cool. Because to answer your question, Pam, about we don't know what's out there because
No.
we can't see it or perceive it
Yeah.
visually. And we can other senses can pick things up,
It
but
make me sensitive.
visually,
Some people can, though.
we're here, and that's a lot of the psychics. A lot of our visions are, let's say, like this, but I'm learning that a lot of the psychics, their vision is actually further out, and they can see other spectrums a little bit more easily than having this narrow focus like most people do.
Well,
So-
there's something, they're called dicyanine goggles, and they were used. Can't remember which World War it was. Might have been two. I think it was. Well, it was for the pilots, and when they put them on, they were seeing things that weren't around them, or that couldn't be seen when they took these goggles off, and that was a big thing that we've kind of talked about
Well, that
on
might be a
other
good
shows.
thing,
But
huh?
yeah, that would kind of be like opening up your senses that are just adding to it. So in a way, it might be parallel to what metadata glasses could do, if that's the case. If they
Because
could do
That's
something
what I
like
want, Enzo.
because you do have your infrared glasses and you can
Mhm.
see other spectrums, but
Yep.
there's still the other end of the spectrum
I would love the 360 camera.
Yeah, those would be cool.
that that might give you even a different perspective along with the infrared. But what's the other one? Is it ultraviolet? Is that the other opposite end?
Mhm.
I always forget which one's which. But anyway, wouldn't that be cool to be able to see just a wider spectrum?
Yeah.
Actually see it through some kind of goggles or whatever.
I
mean,
don't think we're scientifically there yet.
No, we're
No.
not. We're not.
So
But there's
We aren't, but the government might be.
I'm catching up on the chat now, and I like
Oh, go ahead.
what Tina put on here. I guess it has to do with the reincarnation thing. She said, so after you die, if you're supposed to be there to help your loved ones cross over when they die, how can you do that if everyone's living another life? I mean, nobody's there to welcome you home when you die.
unless time isn't linear
Correct.
and you're everywhere at the same time.
Yeah, you can't be omnipresent. There's only one being that can be omnipresent.
But you become energy once you die.
Yeah.
And we are made in the likeness of God, remember?
I have no energy now. How can I become energy when I die?
Energy
M&M
never goes
M&Ms.
away.
Feel tired.
Anything that's energy is
M&Ms.
M&Ms. M&Ms. Arkansas Ghost Hunters had a question.
And they say, what is your most scariest moment and what you do in the paranormal that haunts you all the time? Well,
I haven't
you've
had
seen my
one.
presentation.
I
If you
have
see my
unfortunately-
presentation,
well, not unfortunately, fortunately, not had one. My biggest fear, I guess, in my subconscious mind is bringing anything home to my kids. But
yeah.
otherwise, I don't have a fear.
I mean, that's a good thing.
They don't
Have you
scare
brought
me.
anything?
Humans do.
Humans do.
Humans are
Have you
way
brought something
scarier
home?
than ghosts.
Nope.
I
I have never
We-
brought anything home.
See, we have several times
Knock
because
on wood.
my house is haunted, and
Mm.
we've come and brought things home, and it's like the entity that lives here don't like us bringing things home, and the house will get like crazy active for like a week, and then it'll die down to the, no pun intended, die down to the normal stuff, and but yeah, I had an attachment for a few years, so yeah, it's happened, but that's the scariest thing. I would, hey, barkity bark.
Tina,
Yeah,
Tina,
my
I
husband's
think-
home early.
Tina, I think you can decide after you die how long you want to hang out. Again, I don't think there's any total concept of time. They can tell time. I know that because I've had experiences with that. They know what time is. They know what time is in our world. Whether they know it in their world, no. They may have a memory of something, of who the president was or what date the calendar was reading the last time they saw a calendar, but I think that yeah, they're there to help. Yes, they can be there to help. The next generation as they move on to the next world. But I think they can choose. Do they want to come back and work on something else, or try something new? Maybe, who knows?
Eric's asking if
Nobody
the
can
four of us
answer
have
that.
ever investigated together. Yeah, we have a few times. Yeah.
Several times. And we're planning some more investigations next year.
Yay.
Yay.
Over here is
Yay.
thrilled beyond belief. Over here.
Damn. Like, woo, woo.
And look at it.
We all bring
Look at
something
it.
different to the table, and it's a lot of fun. But one
Yeah.
thing that we did really focus on is we will beat something to death trying to disprove it. So
Beat it to death.
we will.
Yes.
I like this. Eric says, are shadow beings lost echoes from other trapped souls? I don't believe so. You know what I think? Personally, I think shadow people are just ghosts, and that quality of light, that's how you see them. That's the way I get it.
That's all they can manifest.
And I think they're like something coming out of the fourth dimension that are just casting a shadow on the third, and that's how we perceive them.
But see, I've seen so many shadow people.
Mm-hmm.
I've seen a lot. I don't.
But that doesn't mean that's all they are, because there's also things that are like what's the word? I lost the word. A repetition, where they're just moving through a room and they may just be a shadow, or they're crossing a lane or something and they're just a shadow.
Residual.
Thank you. That's the word.
Yeah,
Blanked on.
I agree.
So I think they could. It's hard to say one thing is specifically one thing, because we don't know.
to
We
the
just don't know
hospital
the
that we
information.
investigated at, the shadow people, they're there, and they always seem to move the same as all people do. But I've seen, full body apparitions in this place, and I've seen things that just look like weird shadows, and I've seen things that look like people. But they were all, I believe, dependent on the quality of light at the time.
Yeah.
Well, here's a
Why the
question.
fourth dimension, not the seventh or the
Oh.
eighth? Could be. Who knows? I don't know. I just threw out the fourth as an example.
Yeah.
Well, here's a question: like the orb, the mist, the full body apparitions, the partial shadows, everything else like that. Do you think that's just all the energy they can muster at the time, or do you think that's just how they perceive themselves?
I think that's as far as they can go. But in my experiences, most of the ones I've seen, like Pam said, most of them are residual. And think of it this way: we talk about looking through the veil. The veil is some invisible curtain, but think of looking through the veil, and you're looking as if you're looking through a screen door. Your screen door is just filthy, or a window. It's filthy. So what you see on the other side.
I'm not supposed to talk about my window.
Okay, before you clean it, so what you see on the other side is kind of shadowy. So the other interesting thing is if they are intelligent, what you're seeing, what they're looking back through this veil or this window, they're seeing us the same way. So
I believe that.
Are you sure they are seeing us the same way, though?
Well, maybe they wash their windows. Maybe
Some may, some may not. Again,
But I'm thinking
hard
if the
to say.
windows, again, correct. I was going to say if the window's dirty, I would think that it's a two-way street.
Yeah. I don't know.
I'm thinking most
That's
of them
the
are
beauty
just,
of the entire thing, though. Is
Yes.
we don't.
It really
know.
is.
And-
And
Exactly.
that's why we all do what we do. It really is.
yes. Yeah, because
And-
it's the curiosity.
Yes, Chris.
and the major question when it happens is, what the hell was that?
I like
Yeah.
It always comes out that way, right?
And
Chris said Jordy
it's
LaForge
so
glasses.
easy
Those
to
are the
fear.
glasses we need.
Exactly.
It's so easy to be afraid of what's the unknown is, right? And so it's so cool to be able to try to set that fear aside and just chase the curiosity of the entire situation. So
Yes,
curiosity over fear kind of thing.
Eric asked me specifically, how do I contend with other religions of the deceased if they're different, such as native spirituality? Do you have any conflicting thoughts about that? Of course I do. Uh, yeah, I just like everybody though. I think that I'm right in my belief. Otherwise, I wouldn't
yes,
believe what I
Todd.
believe. So,
Right.
but I w- my team didn't all have the same thought process as I did. I didn't surround myself with people of the same mind. Then why have a team?
Mhm.
Uh, so I wanted other people to have different thoughts, and I have people like specifically Native American. I have people I go to for that because I don't know how to speak on that.
Yeah.
I've learned a little more over the years, but so I will tell people straight up, this is where I'm coming from. But I know some people have to hear all sides. So,
Mhm.
but
Yep.
not really. I don't. I try not to be too contentious. Tina will call BS on that, but I try not
Yeah.
to.
Me personally, I
Ah,
don't care what religion it is because in my mind, it's all the same being that we're talking about.
Many paths to the same thing.
We
Yeah.
just gave different names to it, and
Yeah.
yep.
we have our own beliefs that we think are absolutely right, but we're not all right.
Mm-mm. Eric, I think on yours, for the manifesting entity showing up differently for certain people because all people relate differently. It could be.
Yeah.
I believe it could be. Because some are visual, some are auditory. Also, I also believe on the amount of energy they have, maybe how long they've been passed on. I mean, all that can seem to come up into a factor when it comes to the paranormal and the spirits that we encounter. So, I mean, that was a good question. I like that one.
It was
So
good.
do you, I'm sorry. Do you think then maybe energy fields that they walk into, the spirits walk into that are surrounding us, for example, in certain situations? Do you think that has an effect on them as far as allowing them to
I do because it
manifest
has an
through
effect
here?
on me.
Okay.
Yeah.
Because
You can't. Yeah.
I've gotten sick before and felt
It's a
drained
good
and
point.
tired just suddenly whenever they're close by.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's a good point.
So I believe it could.
Okay.
Chris Binder asked, "How did we all meet?" Well, I met Adrian back in like 2016, 17.
At Mid South.
Adrian and Tina at Mid South. I met Pam at Bordertown Strange. Well, actually, I met her online before I met her at
Yeah.
Bordertown
Through
Strange
Jason
about
Alexander.
5 years ago.
Yeah.
And I met Ken at the TB hospital that we were talking about through Adrian.
But
And
how long have we
I
known each other, Ken? We've known each other for about
probably
10 years, right?
since I was say somewhere around, I think it was 14,
Wow.
2014,
Yeah. So,
2014.
yeah, about 12
Oh,
years.
at
Yeah.
Missouri Botanical Garden. Yep.
Yeah. So,
Cool.
And
yeah.
and Shaw was supposed to meet me, but she didn't show up. She was supposed to meet me at the Lamp Mansion with the Booth brothers. What?
Yes.
Uh,
Oh my
was that
God. That was during
that like
COVID.
Yeah, because you got
is that like
you had COVID, didn't you?
8 years ago?
I had
Maybe
COVID
eight.
6 years ago.
Was it 6 years ago? Okay.
It
So,
was 6 years ago, 2020.
but she wasn't
Hey,
there, so I didn't meet her until later.
Nope,
which
until
is
later.
kind of
But
good
hey,
lead
it was kind of
into
awesome that it kind of.
yeah, it's kind of good lead into the one question that was asked on Facebook, and somebody said they wanted to join a team. How do you go about doing that? And it's basically like that. It's natural because naturally you meet somebody. Reach out to teams. Some teams get locked in. They got that. Some teams want you to start off at a certain thing. Like we tried for years at RBPRI just
What
to get. We
happens,
wanted
guys?
we wanted a cameraman, and that was a good way to get your foot in the door. But nobody jumped at the choice, at the chance. So there was all kinds of things like that. It helped to have something to bring to the table. Uh, if you've got a woo-woo ability, that's great. Uh, if you got if you got some technical expertise, it's fantastic. So if you're a good researcher, really, so many teams lack good researchers because I take the special mindset. You need you need a librarian on the team, something like that. Somebody can get there. But she's yeah. So there's all kinds of ways to get your foot in the door. But a lot of teams are going to say no. Keep trying because there are a lot of teams out there. Sometimes you
Go to
just have
conferences.
yeah, go
That's
to
a
conferences.
great way to
How you
meet
meet
other people, like-minded people.
Yeah. So yeah, come to Caney and
Yeah,
no telling
yeah,
what you
there
might
we go.
find. So, but
Yes.
that's just cool stuff. I mean, I've had a lot of fun doing what we do and met a lot of great people and
I can't wait to meet more people that
Right?
more people.
want to. More people. I am such a social person, and all these investigations I'm getting invited to, guys, I would love to come, but my wallet is kind of thin right now.
My wallet, yeah.
Yeah.
I know.
Too many
And
stories.
I love being invited. So don't ever stop inviting me because you never know. I might be able to have that money in that wallet to be able to go. But my wallet is thin. After installing a new AC unit, installing an attic ladder, pulling trees, and now we need a new roof. It's getting to be
Yeah, we're narrowing
quite
down
a bit on the budget.
we're starting to narrow down the bank that we're going to try to hit pretty soon. So,
Right?
To be on A.M.O.K.
oh, should we say that out loud? I'm sorry.
We're gonna have a
definitely
telethon
do, Grumpy.
sometime soon.
That's right.
We do.
Yeah.
Yeah, Grumpy said we need to
Yeah.
do an investigation in Scotland.
Yes,
That would be
We
cool.
we
I
had
would
a
love to do
conversation
that.
with him while we were
We-
there. Tina couldn't believe that he lives in this world with all these old, buildings, and he just goes there. She's like, "You don't even have a recorder." Hey, get a recorder. Ask questions. All right.
I'm
Yes.
bringing my donation pot. Can you guys please throw some
Yeah.
throw some coins in
Yeah.
some tuppence in here, please?
I guess we'll get a cash app for A.M.O.K.
Ooh, Eric said he'd be
Right.
a researcher librarian too. Yay.
Yay!
Oh yeah, Eric is great at researching stuff. Oh my gosh,
Librarians
it's absolutely
unite.
phenomenal. Yes, but yeah, guys, we would love to go to these places, but we all we don't.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, we don't make money off of this. We
No,
just do this
no.
for fun and to make you guys aware.
The
of
only
everything.
one here that's independently wealthy is Ken.
Yeah.
And I've always been that way. So this
Somebody
is all
did have
this
to
is my
rate their
wealth
self.
right here. This is
Yeah.
all my
Tina
wealth.
said, "Tell Grumpy I said hi." So Tina says hi, D. Hi.
Hey, nice picture.
Maybe one day we'll be able to get somewhere where we can actually go on travel and talk to you guys and everything like that. So
That would be cool.
maybe one
Start
day.
That'd be
taking up
cool.
donations for us, please.
we need a rich benefactor.
Somebody said we need
Yes,
to
we
do
do.
more shows like this. I agree. This
Yeah,
was fun.
they like it. This was
Yeah.
fun.
Yeah.
Absolutely
Yeah.
awesome. Great questions, guys.
Yeah.
Really good.
And
Really good.
that was Wayne. He's been on a show, and he's so yeah, right on. Excellent.
Very cool.
Fantastic. And we might. Who knows? We have we get toward the end of the year, everybody gets so busy, so it's hard to get people on. So we may have just to BS our way through the thing. And you know what? This hour flew by like we had interesting
It
guests.
did.
So.
It did. It did, right?
It
We had
did.
interesting guests.
Yeah, we did.
did.
Yeah. That was a good
Yeah.
time. I enjoyed it.
Ah,
Could be.
Who is the guest again?
Huh?
A.M.O.K.
It was almost
Okay,
camo,
not
by the way.
K-O-M-A.
A.M.O.K.
It's almost camo.
Not K-O-M-A.
It was almost camo, and that would have worked.
Chris
Yeah,
said, "Ghost fund me."
There you go.
It was fun.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Chris.
Ninja said, "Ask us anything." Shows are always fun.
Oh,
They are.
Eric says when his show gets picked up, he'll be our sugar daddy.
Right on.
Thank you, Eric.
Yeah.
Oh,
Oh,
gosh,
hey,
I'm
Eric,
looking forward to
Eric.
it.
By the way, Eric Werner, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Thank you for putting our name in your book and in your
that
articles.
was absolutely phenomenal.
Pretty cool.
I am very
That's
humbled
awesome.
by that.
And you gotta check out Terror Tacos.
And you're gonna have to
It's
come
a-
on.
it's a
And you're gonna have to
vegan
come back on the show to talk
For
about
sure.
Yeah.
the show
Exactly.
again.
Yes.
All right.
The show.
It's been a fantastic
Oh,
week.
sure.
enjoyed
It
it,
has.
and our guests will be back on
Yep.
next week too. So
Nice.
We
Woohoo!
have another
But-
guest on the.
oh yeah, we do
23rd.
have a guest next week.
Enzo.
Enzo will be here
Enzo.
next week.
On
Yes.
the 20
Enzo. Yeah, right on. Good.
Enzo.
Always interesting.
Yes,
always
up the
fun.
A.M.O.K jet.
Right.
Time
And
to
he- and he
investigate.
comes-
Yes.
And he comes with sound effects usually. So
He does.
Yes,
Yeah.
he does.
I don't have any
He
sound
does.
effects. To get sound effects out of me, you got to pull my finger. Nobody ever wants to do that. See you guys.
I have sound effects, but I haven't used it. Bye, y'all.
Bye.
Good night,
Bye,
everybody.
guys. Have a great week.
Hey, hang around for an after show, all right? And we'll talk. All right. Bye, guys.
Bye.